Alright everybody, so we are going to attempt to kind of ride around here and give you all a little update as to what's going on around here. Super windy right now, so it may pick that up. I'm trying to keep the microphone facing as best as possible, but right now we are sitting in our little orchard area, and as you can see we got little trees growing. That is a apple tree. Back there we got some more trees. Down here we got some trees. We got some nice peach trees going right here, right down there, and right here and right there. They actually got some little peaches on it. We'll walk over there and take a look at that and see. Right, we got some little tiny peaches right there. We kind of counted them earlier today, and I think it was 50 something peaches growing between 4 trees. So for them being that small, we're pretty happy with that. But we got some I believe this is a moon pear tree. We got some little bitty ones up here, and I know that wind is probably blowing right in that microphone facing this way. This is some little tiny mayhaw trees. They just started getting some green leaves on them. We got some more peach trees right up here on top of the hill. We got a couple of pecan trees in the mix. Right down here is a pecan tree. We got some more apple trees right here, right there, and up there. Some of these were like in a bag, and we put them in last year, and they didn't really they growed a good bit over this past year, but not as much as the other trees. The other trees was already up bigger and in buckets, so they look a whole lot healthier. But we're gonna walk over here we're gonna ride over here to the goat pen, and we'll play around with the little goat a little bit, and then we'll walk to the garden area and talk about that and stuff. Wind is blowing. Hey goats. Hey goats. Come here. As y'all can see, this is the little baby. We ended up naming her Ruth. She's like 3 or 4 weeks old now. I'm not real sure, but she's a friendly little goat. She likes to be loved on and rubbed on. She will. Let's see if she'll do it if I sit on the ground. I know she gets up in my wife's lap when she sits on top of the pallets and stuff. So there she comes. Hey, sweetie. So, as you can see, she is a very people-friendly goat. Hey, you chewing on me? What you doing? What you doing? As you can see, the rest of them over there. Now, if you remember in a previous video, that little white goat right there, we had to take her in and have a C-section, and she lost her baby, Ruth. Ruth, that's enough. She's very people-friendly. You got blood on your head, probably from your mama. But we do got one other issue that has come up this morning. We're not real sure what happened, but we got a goat that's missing a horn. So we're gonna get her over here in just a little bit. Ruth, stop chewing my hair. We're gonna get her over here in a little bit and try to take a look at her head. She seems to be doing all right. I mean, it happens sometimes. She got it hung up. You're being awful loving. You're being awful loving. Hey, big mama. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to lay down? What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at the camera. Look over here at the camera. All right. So, like I was saying, if I get up off the ground, we got this goat over here. She Well, she ain't want me to be around her too much right now. Pretty sure she, well, there's a goat shed. Y'all remember I made a ton of videos on. There is our antlerless goat. She's a little bloody, but she seems to be doing all right. The bleeding stopped. She's nursing her baby just fine, which is baby Ruth. She's been doing good as far as that. That happened this morning. Hey. So this one here, it took her about a week to get over that C-section. Ruth, really? she took it pretty rough. It took her a good week before she really started eating really good and doing what she needed to be doing, but she's done good as far as not having her baby around. But we also got the 2 local buttholes back there, the 2 males. There's still something else, especially that little one right there. He's still wild as all get out. Oh, and that wind is wild as all get out. Okay, Ruth. And this one here, he's an attention hog. You doing all right in there? Hey. Yeah. So they're all out here. They was over there previously, and we moved them down this way when we moved this shed in here. They like to, you seen earlier in the video where they was all up on the stumps. We're trying to use them to our advantage and clear all that mess out as best we can. So let's take a ride to the garden, I guess. Okay, so we are down at the garden area. There's Andrew. And what we're going to be doing is, as you can see, we have this black, what's it called? Landscaping fabric in the middle. And they got these nice, pretty little green lines painted on there. We're going to be planting in the middle of those green lines. It'd be 6 rows wide. Over here, and we didn't cover them up because beans are generally pretty hardy. We got 2 rows of purple hull peas and 1 long row with English peas on there. Then over there, we're gonna have to put another fence up and move that old tarp. Put a fence up across there because we got cucumbers planted down that row, and we got cabbage or something planted down that row. I'm not real sure. I don't remember.
Squash right here.
Maybe a squash, yeah. That might be right.
Going on here in the short row.
So that's what's going to be going in there. I have a video coming out of us kind of prepping this area for planting and everything. So that'll come out after this video, and we'll have some videos of us planting everything in the rows. We got a propane bottle with a tip. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that tip and heat up a can. Well, I'll show you. I got it right here. We got everything set up. So, got a metal can on the end of a wooden stick. And I got this tip on this propane tank that will turn on and it'll get hot. It'll have the fire will be coming out the end. We'll hold the can in front of it, get the can red hot, and then we'll stamp it down and make holes. We're gonna measure out and mark, you know, if it needs to be planted 12 inches apart, we'll do one every 12 inches or 2 feet or whatever, because it's gonna be some beans and tomatoes and all that good stuff will be in there. So of course we got the greenhouse right back there, right there. Now we don't have nothing planted in. It was a little late getting it up this year, so we didn't end up planting anything in there. It'll be ready. We're gonna plant some stuff in there for the fall. We got the old, I guess, weenie roasting area is what we're gonna call it right now. We built a fire in here 2 days ago and it's still hot. You can see it still got smoke coming off there. There's an old stump where we had some trees cut down, and well, we put a really hot fire on there, and stump's still burning, so that's a plus. We're just gonna try to keep it. I think we're gonna have another weenie roast tomorrow night. We got some family coming over, so we're gonna have a little weenie roast. And over here we got them little rabbits in there. That's our little male. He's in cage by himself. Of course, I had a video of us putting these cages in. Then we got this little female down here. This female is bred by that male down there. So she should be due in, oh Lord, 4 or 5 days, I think, something like that. So we got to get a nesting box in there the next couple of days for her. And then over here we got a bunch of loud birds. So you see in there, one side got a heat lamp, one don't, but whatever. They don't really need a heat lamp, as you've seen. They ain't really around it. And these, they like to fly up in your face, so I'm gonna try to keep it closed a little bit. But we got a chicken tractor that we are in the process of building, that we will be moving those out to until we build a new chicken area. The area we had in the last tour that we did is, well, storm come through and blew a tree down, and it smashed one side of that barn that we had them in. So we're gonna have to get that all. It messed up the middle part of the barn too, so it's not structurally sound per se. So we're gonna have to tear all that down and build a whole new barn right there in that area. We'll have videos on that, but we'll walk over here and take a look. This stump is from that tree that fell, and it fell right down through here. You see the big pile. We've been cleaning it up a little bit, but it busted this big cross member right up here, this big post, and tore all this siding off. And then the post that goes across the back is all jacked up. And so we're gonna tear all this down and rebuild another barn in its place, probably with a concrete slab instead of a dirt floor, just so it's a little bit better, easier to clean and keep up with. But that's where we had the chickens last year, was in there. But this year we I know I ain't really said it on any of the videos. The reason why you don't see no big chickens running around here is we had that dog that had all them puppies, and them puppies like to eat chickens, and they eat all of them right near it. So we ended up with no more big chickens left and no more dogs. We got rid of them because we wasn't keeping them around if they was gonna be chasing any of our animals, any of our chickens or goats or anything like that. We do have another dog. It's a puppy, and I think it's half Australian Shepherd and half hound dog, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's a weird mix, but we're gonna test him out and see how good he does with the with the whole garden animals thing. Now right up here we got a little bed that I built my wife. As you can see, it's got onions planted all in it. Up here, back here, there's a few little sprigs. You can see right there, that's some carrots and some radishes right there coming in. And in these little black bags right here, well, they all covered up now. There's potatoes growing in there. We tried them in the tires last year. That didn't work so well. So we're gonna try them in these bags. And there's the new addition to the family right there. Y'all don't mind that in the back. We had a big 6-tier thing that the dogs knocked over off the porch, but this is the new dog right here. We're gonna try him out and see how he fares with garden animals. So, but we got some lemon mint growing right there, and then down here on this end of this lawn bed, we hadn't planted the whole thing yet, but down here we got some garlic in and growing, and it's doing really good. We love garlic here. We eat a ton of it, so we figured we might as well grow some. Then we got some assorted what's that, microgreens? Yeah, got microgreens going in tubs. We got starts up there for garden, more starts for the garden, more starts for the garden, future starts That's sunflower seeds, I believe. We got trays up there, we got trays back there, we got trays over there. We got them everywhere. So that's gonna conclude this little tour. We do got a couple more roosters back there, some big ones, but they're loud and I ain't going back there around them. So if you like these videos, looking at our analytics, y'all seem to really like the tours and the updates and stuff. So we'll try to do a couple of those throughout the year, kind of let you know what's going on, how everything's going around here. So go ahead and if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like these videos, comment on these videos, and share them all out on your social media platforms. And until the next one.